Hi, I'm Hazel Weekly. Is this William Jones?
Yes, what can I do you for?
William Jones is the main suspect of the Jones family case. William Jones did not have life easy, though he had been beaten by his father and he lost his mom.
There are two witnesses, and it was decided that both were not reliable. Hello, welcome to the Crime Cast. I'm Lucy.
And I'm Hazel.
We have been focusing on the Jones family case for a while now. Hi, is this Harvey?
Yeah, hi Aunt Lucy.
Hey, can I ask you a few questions for a case I'm looking at?
Sure.
What's it like living in an apartment in Denver, Colorado?
I mean, it's okay, I guess. There's some crime here and there. It's sort of hard to see sometimes, and there's very bad smells. And it's really busy, which makes it hard to sleep for the newbies, but I can't sleep without it.
Oh, really? Did you hear the case of the Jones family?
Yeah, I have.
William was 18 when he was suspected of killing his father, Robert. There was one witness, Charles, and Charles lives in the same apartment exactly 1 floor below the Jones family and had heard an argument between William and Robert. While he was listening to the argument, he heard William yell, "I'm going to kill you." Charles also saw William run down the stairs after apparently stabbing his father in the chest. Also, keep in mind, it was very dark and it was hard to see, and there was one other witness, and her name was Gertrude. Gertrude was across the L tracks and says she saw William stab his father through the last 2 cars of the passing L train. The main reason people think William is the murderer is because, like I said earlier, he got abused by his dad and he was always in argument.
I mean, I don't think anybody would have a good relationship with their father if they treated him like that.
William got into a fight with his dad before the killing, which does not look good on his part. The father, as I said earlier, also abused his son ever since he was little, and his abuse from his father got worse after his mother died. William also bought a knife the same exact day as the day his father was murdered.
And the knife was the murder weapon.
Yes, and when the cops found the knife that apparently fell out of his pocket, they found no fingerprints, meaning he had to wipe off the fingerprints on the knife because he uses it.
Yeah, I found that very weird.
Exactly, like why would he wipe off the fingerprints if he says he never murdered his father? One of the witnesses, the woman across the street, saw William kill his father. William knew the boy all his life, so why would she lie if she even is lying?
She could have had a grudge against him, maybe.
Yes, possibly, but the chance of that is, very rare. And the man who lived on the 2nd floor heard the father's body fall after he got stabbed as well.
How would he have known it was the father's body? There must be so much different noises if you can hear that easily through the walls.
Yes, but he also had to hear the boy scream, like, "I'm going to kill you." Then he heard the thud. The boy also had an alibi. He was at the movies, and there is 0 proof he was at the movies. He says he was. He can't remember anything.
No records, no cameras, nothing?
Nothing. The way the murderer stabbed Robert as well matters. The knife was 4 inches into the father's chest, downward style. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the storekeeper. The storekeeper sold the switch knife to the boy earlier that day. They claimed the knife was one of a kind.
And the stab wound, it was downwards, yet the knife used is a switch knife, and the boy is 6 inches shorter than his dad. It would be so awkward to stab downwards. A switch knife is meant to be used upwards and quickly. It doesn't make any sense. Charles claims to have heard William scream, "I'm going to kill you," to his father. Yet the L train was passing by at the exact same time. So how is this possible? And Charles is old, so it's not like his hearing is the sharpest. What really happened?
The boy, William, already had a criminal past. He stole a car and has mugged someone before. Can we really trust a kid who has done all these things before?
It all depends.
So Gertrude decides to give us a call.
Hi Hazel, this is Gertrude.
Hi, how are you?
Good, I heard you are taking more information about this case and I would love to tell you more. I am the woman who witnessed William Jones stab his father from the L train. I was asleep and then woke up a few minutes before we stopped right in front of the apartment window.
So you did see the boy and the father having an argument?
Yes, I looked out the window and saw the boy and his father arguing, yelling angrily at each other. The boy swung at his dad 2 times, then I saw him stab his father, then the body fell.
And are you sure you saw the boy and not somebody else? Because you didn't seem so sure during court.
At the time, I didn't remember all of the details, but I am sure I saw him. This is due to my short-term memory loss. I am now 100% sure that the boy killed his father. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I don't understand why the boy was determined as not guilty by the jury. I suppose they thought of something that I didn't even think of.
Thank you for being so open about this.
No, thank you. I feel like I was just thrown away in this case. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, him killing his father.
We called Charles to see what he had to say.
Hello? Is this Charles?
Yeah, this is he.
Remember, Charles is a witness who lives beneath the Jones family. Can you describe what you heard, if you heard anything?
Yeah, well, Robert and William always fight, and it's common to hear screaming and sometimes even the sound of something shattering or a punch or a slap landing. I've stopped questioning it long ago. It's their business and none of mine.
Can you tell me what you heard the night Robert was murdered?
Sure, it was late, maybe around midnight, and I was woken to the sounds of screaming. I wasn't concerned. This is a normal issue, even this late. It's very annoying, probably the cause of my sleeping issues.
That's nice. Now, you told the jury that you heard the boy fall. Can you expand on that?
I guess. I heard the argument, then everything went silent, and I heard something heavy hit the ground, and I'm kind of just assuming it's the body.
Okay, and you saw the boy running from the apartment?
Yeah, I heard footsteps, then I ran to the door, opened it, and saw the boy running down the stairs.
How long did it take you to get to the door?
15 seconds, give or take.
Now, we have another witness saying that they saw the murder happen through the last 2 windows of the L train. If their statement is true, then how would you have heard the argument and subsequently the body falling if the L train is roaring right next to your window?
Listen, lady, I don't know what you want from me. If I say I heard the body fall, then I heard the body fall. I can hear them arguing even when a train is passing.
All right. Thanks. Have a nice day.
And now to the moment you have all been waiting for, an interview with William, the alleged murderer of his own father. Hello, William. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine today.
My name is Hazel. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about what happened to your father that night?
Sure, ask away.
One thing I'm not sure about is you claim you were at the movie theater at the time of the murder, but you forget the name of the movie you watched, and how is that even possible?
I remember watching the movie. It was about this man who traveled all over the world and about his adventures. I just forgot, I guess.
Understandable. So, some people are saying you were not actually at the movies because there's no proof or evidence. So, what do you think about this?
I really was at the movies. I heard this all the time. But I know where I was. Some random strangers aren't going to know where I was.
Interesting. So, were you surprised at all that they determined you as not guilty?
I was. Considering my past and the fact that I was always arguing with my dad and the neighbors heard it, I thought I was going to get sentenced to death.
Yes, it must have been very scary just sitting there facing that amount of pressure.
I just gave up at that point. I thought I was going to die. I didn't care anymore. I got treated bad my whole life.
So, when they said not guilty, what was your first reaction?
I was very, very surprised. When they said that I was extremely grateful, and I said to myself, somebody actually cared enough about me to take the time to do this for me.
So, why did you buy the knife that same day that your dad died?
I was always playing with knives, as bad as that sounds. As a kid, I was always so bored playing with anything I could find. I always pretended I was little ninja when I was little, and got better. It was just another day for me, so I was bored, had the money, and bought it.
Did anyone ever ask the movie cashier if you were really there that night at that exact time?
No one went that far. They tried asking me what cashier I went through, but they never found him. I told them his description: blonde hair, brown eyes, average height.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know, it's sketchy, but I guess we'll never know what really happened. I believe his name was John or something super common name.
Thank you so much for your time. William, that is all the questions I have for you.
Okay, bye. No problem.
Thank you so much for your time, William. That is all the questions I have for you.
No problem.
I didn't think anything of this before, but when I interviewed Gertrude, she had glasses on. I don't think she would have had the time to put her glasses on to see the murder when she woke up, like she said.
Yeah, you're right. Unless she slept with her glasses on, she didn't have enough time to put them on.
I mean, she could have had enough time to put her glasses on, but she said she looked out the window right when she woke up and saw that murder happen.
So, was she lying or assuming that it was the boy?
I guess there's no way to really know the truth, but the jury thought the boy was telling the truth. and that the lady was lying about the glasses. The jury deliberated for hours, and ultimately they decided that William was not guilty. So now it's up to you to decide whether or not you think William Jones, an 18-year-old boy, is guilty or not.
What do you think really happened? More details will be revealed in the next episode, including more details about Gertrude and her glasses. See you next time. Signing out, the Crimecast.
Bye.